hello. How y'all doing? I completely lost track of days because I had yesterday off and was like, nah, yesterday was Saturday. So I thought today was Sunday. Fully. Like, no joke. I woke up like a few minutes before I was meant to be live. I'm organized. It has been kind of a busy week, so this session might be a bit of a mishmash. Fair warning. People are going to be doing their own thing, and then we'll see where everybody is going to be going. But let's just jump into our normal shenanigans with, when I switch it over, massive thank you to all the hard work that Kevin MacLeod puts into making music on the Roll20s that is copyright free for us to use, which is streamers we love. I'm using Jukebox through Roll20. If you go to the manage audio sections and tracks, there's a subsection called Incompetech. Super awesome. Has a bunch of stuff. Also got a Google Doc in my About Me section that goes into what playlists I have and what songs are in there. Hell yeah. I do rules differently, if you want to know what those are. At any point, type in !DND, and you will see those rules in a Google Doc. I don't upgrade, jeez. I don't say them every time, because there's a fair few of them. But yeah. To see the artists of the maps that I do aside from the world map, that's my thing, type in !DND maps, and you can check out the Reclusive Cartographer, as well as Go Adventure Maps. End of Latov, which is the title of this campaign. We'll give you a synopsis of the game. Just a little refresher, this is the third campaign in the planet of Latov, and after this campaign, there's going to be more campaigns. Y'all can't get rid of me. Sorry. We'll be moving to the next planet, which I am still making. I've got most of the first continent where everyone's going to be going set up, but yeah, I just want to make sure that everything's all, you know, properly fleshed out and stuff like that, so everything that you know and love from this planet will be nada. Haha. I am excited to move over to do something a little bit different. This video, man, my English is going to be great tonight. It'll be cool and fun. Anyway, Moobot will pop in every now and again to remind y'all that channel point inspiration is a thing. If you think somebody's character is fucking cool, or they did a cool thing that deserves to be rewarded, then you can gift someone inspiration. You can also gift it to NPCs as well. So if there's a character that I'm playing that is a good guy, you can be like, hey, they're cool, I like them, they can have an inspiration point, and I'll mark it down for them. Players cannot gift themselves inspiration, but if you're in the chat, you can gift it to anybody. Players can have a maximum of 5 inspiration points each. If they already have a max of their 5 inspiration points and you've used a channel point inspiration, you can gift it to somebody else, or you can get a refund for your channel points. Just a heads up. We take a break around 8:30 or 2:30 AM for Americano, folks, for about 45 minutes, letting people get some food, have a quick break. If I need to set up anything, I can set up anything. But yeah. Lastly, as I'm the DM, not really going to be looking at chat. I will be focusing on the players, as this is the experience, and I am a scatterbrained motherfucker. So, the less distractions, the better. But yeah, let's jump over with our peeps. Ayo.
Hello.
Sorry about that. Coughing. I thought I just turned that on. Here we go.
Oh, that's right. We have cameras.
Ha 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 ha.
What the fuck is in our house?
this happen?
Go.
I don't know.
Alright, everybody's in the right place? Cool, now I can hide it. So. Make sure things are working real quick. Please hold. Right. Close enough. It'll work for now. But, hello.
As long as it works sometimes.
Exactly. Works most of the time, which, hey, I'll take.
Is it here?
No, on the screen, on the stream.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yep.
Oh, you're like
Oh dear.
paused. My technology is messing up, so yeah.
No, it's all good. Mine's just been weird on my side. Cool. Thank you for that.
It's been fun.
Um,
Technology can go. Yeah.
can you say some words, Z? Because I think you're really quiet.
Ah, how dare.
Yeah, you are tiny voice.
I can turn my voice side of it up if you want.
Yes, please.
So,
Move it.
is that any better?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good. I don't want to be too loud.
Yeah, you're good. Turn it up just a little bit more on my side, but that's all good. Cool. Just gotta make sure that everybody's audible.
2, 3.
No, you don't want to hear me. What are you on about?
Well, I mean, you're kind of having a conversation with someone, like, right off the bat.
Shit, I actually yeah, I forgot about that.
And
And I was gonna skip this session, damn it.
no.
To be fair, we actually got everything moved pretty quickly.
Damn, good stuff. I just know it's really
That's
exhausting
always
and, like,
good.
stressful moving house, so... Thanks for being there.
Yeah.
And I hope it all went smoothly.
To a degree.
Okay.
Couple
Take
of arguments that were kind of expected, so
Moving.
yes.
Okay.
So glad I haven't done that in like 3 years.
I
Well, fuck,
haven't
I
done it in
wish.
so long because I don't want to.
So
Hmm.
I've moved last so what 3 weeks ago, and then yesterday, and then before that it was like a year, but that was also a big move because I went from Canada back to New Zealand.
Damn.
Wait, you were in
Yeah.
Canada? That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
for a
insane.
good 3 years.
Good shit.
Damn.
But when I was in Canada, we moved around almost every 3 months.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you have to like pack light?
I had fuck all because I was traveling anywhere, so
Mm.
Valid.
Okay. So, last session. We're on session 11. Y'all made it past, like, 10 sessions. You did it.
We're into double digits, boys.
but does 9 actually exist?
But only 9 exist.
9 is that lost tomb.
Exactly.
Yep, yeah, I agree.
So,
It's the one without me, so it doesn't matter.
oh my god. No, you were there for that one.
Yeah.
It took me a second, I was like, wait a second. Hold on. Okay.
I think I've only missed one.
I think. Yeah. Anyway. So, the Forget-Me-Nots, our party, and the Brass Coyotes head through the town, seeing people are injured, following the figure of Bo to the old mines where she was taken the first time. Finding an area below the seemingly last floor that you have been on to find a hidden lair. Some of the children are left alive in a corner, papers and books burning, blood on the ground, a cauldron, and not Bo next to it with the remaining bodies of the children. The parties fight some creatures, and the not Bo reveals herself to be some kind of very powerful hag named Vispe Galaalwa, who is looking to get her throne back from a shape changer. You find this out through reading a few books that didn't get so burnt. Party's managing to kill the creatures, but the hag had time to finish her ritual, summoning a huge shadow fiend and getting it to take her home. The parties collect the alive children after finding actual Bo and go back to Holbeck. The town seeing Bo are not too impressed and pretty much demand that she leave, or, well, probably first off they demanded that they kill her, but, you know, leave is what they, the governing lounge person
settled
brought.
on.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Hey, we did amazing rolling and
Exactly.
intimidate. Yeah.
It's
Through...
okay, they never know I used magic on them.
That is also true.
No, they just know that I intimidated the fuck out of them.
Exactly. Through the party's combined efforts of intimidation, magic, and just all-round badassery, pretty much shutting down the crowd of the town and not letting them be rude and mean to Bo, because, hey, she's actually kind of nice.
And hot.
And hot. Can't forget that. So, after Bryn says that she would like her to leave the town, Koldar stepping up and saying that she is a good person and she's done quite a lot of stuff for Holbeck, and then also confessing that he is in love with her and he will follow her wherever she goes because they are a team and he loves her. Wow. The whole party of the Brass Coyotes have a little moment where they're like, nah, we're sticking together. And, Koldar gets a little smooch. The Brass Coyotes do agree to leave Holbeck, and they do so, that very early morning, since you guys didn't get to sleep. Everyone goes back to the tavern. Kaba has a little chat with Dolo, who is still seemingly awake, and just gives a quick little thanks. The next day, everybody having host direct the guards away from them to avoid lots and lots of questions, and heading to your memory appointment, part 2, the Electric Boogaloo, where Rourke and Ilios have their little memory thing with the spells. Rourke has a memory comeback of seemingly some people that he has done quite a few adventures with, some good pals, and a pretty dope little adventuring scene where they go and kill some stuff. Also finding out that he is from Kenallen, probably. Ilios has a memory comeback of a very large library, seemingly working there for a little bit, and then going off to read and do his own thing. A little owl person comes and visits with a letter, talking about some batches, some new weird kind of things, and also having to lay low for a little while. The two people, Ilios and this little owl person, head back to a little shack that seems to be in Lunaris, and just hanging out, doing a couple of things and trying to find or connect some information, seemingly.
Connect the dots.
Exactly. And then with that, after the memory appointment, pretty sure that's where we stopped, and then we would come back. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool. So, people kind of tagged along, and then once Rourke and Ilios come out of their memory appointments, I'll chuck it to you guys.
Did you find anything out?
Are you talking to Rock?
Rock. Yep. Sorry, I should have said that.
It's okay.
Like I had an adventuring party. Like, I think we were pretty good. We fought in some of the arenas, it looks like, so that's cool. There's a one with like 2 crossed swords. The black blade, that's pretty cool. What'd you find out?
I found out that I spent a lot of time in a very large library.
Well, I mean, you like to read, so that makes sense.
Yes. I also found out a couple of information. One sec.
Suddenly, Zee's room turned into a horror movie. Don't worry, he turned the lights on.
Dun, 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 dun. And then like a Chucky doll just appears.
Mhm.
Oh, I wish I had a Chucky doll. That would have been so funny.
Uh,
I would have been like, nope,
nope.
goodbye.
Session is ended.
Nope, I'm leaving this. I don't belong to this party anymore.
Yep, goodbye.
We are.
I don't do creepy possessed dolls.
Yeah. I also found out I had lived in what was that place called?
Lunaris.
Lunaris, which is a snowy area, which does not surprise me.
Oh yeah, I think I spent a bunch of time in Canalin.
Does that mean
That could be
I'm
cool to
from
see again.
Canalin? Are we both from Canalin?
Are we all in a group or?
I just waited outside, so
I
I'm
think so.
assuming you guys
Yeah.
have come back
Yeah, that's
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting in the waiting room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. You two being twins.
Right. Makes sense if we're from the same place.
But where is Canellan? The name does not sound familiar.
Oh, I had him show me on a map. It's kind of like in the middle of like the islands.
Is there a map
It's like-
around right now?
It's like south and east of where we are.
There is a full map in the tavern, because Zamkus has showed you on there, so there is one in his office. But in the hospital, no.
I was really hoping there was going to be one in the hospital.
Yeah,
No, definitely. Everyone needs a map when you're in the hospital.
exactly. It says you are.
I mean,
the
you need a
map- the map of the
hospital map,
hospital?
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely one
Get around the
of them.
hospital.
That's where I was going.
Yeah. Not a continent map.
Damn it! I was
Yeah.
really hoping there's going to be a continent map.
Hospital has been laid out exactly as the world has been laid out, or every room is just weirdly shaped like a continent.
Mhm.
Yep, definitely.
Nice. Well,
Oh, one of my friends was a bird.
Oh, same.
like a
Whoa.
sparrow?
I think he was more like an eagle, but he was like a bird person, I guess, not like just like a regular bird.
Ah, like how Elios is like a dragon person.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, have we seen any bird people around?
Actually, I think one of the.
I don't think we actually have. From
I
memory.
think one of the family members that we had was maybe an
Oh, yeah.
Aarakocra.
Yeah. Is that correct?
I don't know why these all blacked out. That's really
Might
weird.
be. I do not know.
None of the family members were, but why is this like this? That's so weird. Sorry, 1 second. This is just doing a weird thing. I don't know. There was an Aarakocra guard with one of their hearts ripped out from when the second attack.
So we've seen one, but
Yeah, you've seen one.
dead.
Yeah.
Yep. And now Rock has seen one alive,
Wow.
technically.
In a dream.
Yeah.
But yeah, the old bird person was literally like a little owl, like a little
Yeah,
bird.
yeah. Mine was a little owl. Yeah. That's why I didn't like full on comment on it.
Yeah.
After Rock said that it was more like a bird person,
Cool.
because I was like, huh?
Excuse me. But y'all got those memories back.
Yay! I can kind of see clearly now.
What does Aelios look like again?
Um,
I'm trying to look. I'm trying to wait for the photo, but I think I missed it.
Oh, that's right. Go into
Where's
player
the
characters and scroll to
photo?
the top
Player characters.
in Discord.
there it is.
Player. Where's player?
Yeah.
Scroll to
But he's a what did I say? Pure white with a blue tinge.
that. Just trying to read my research that I did.
Oh yeah, true.
He's pure white with blue tinge.
Mhm.
Definitely don't look like any Dragonborn you would normally see, because usually they're a semi-solid color.
There are. I'm assuming there's a bunch of Dragonborn in this city that we've probably seen.
Absolutely.
I've
Okay.
definitely punched one.
Yep. Mhm. You've seen a fair few.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Aelios and I'm gonna be like, so do you know why you're that color?
No. No. I'm thinking it's something to do with my memory that came back, something about batches and experiments. I do not know.
Oh, I remember reading something about this. I literally just saw it.
Yep.
Where is it?
Be set probably right at the end.
There's some time. Blah 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 blah. Newly added section. Okay. I'm just like, so if you might be an experiment, like, what elements can you use? I've already forgotten what elements he has used.
I was gonna say you have seen me in battles. How would I explain it? Well, obviously snow, breathe ice, and lightning.
So you are one of these genetic experiments. And she's just like, that's so cool. I can't believe you can do like, you can use like two different elements.
Yeah, Elios is just looking at you like really confused. But
Yeah,
also
she's making no
understanding.
sense. She's just really excited
Yeah.
that she's actually met a Dragonborn that she read in a book. And she's like, you haven't happened to have gone to the library, have you?
Always.
Practically lived.
Yeah, practically lived and worked in a library.
You didn't happen to read a book about Dragonborn?
Did I?
Wait,
You
did
did.
I pick up this piece of parchment or did I leave it there?
You could have taken it with you. Would you steal
Can I
from? Would
take
you
it with
steal
me?
from a library?
I feel like she wouldn't.
It's a
know
public
that
place.
she
Yeah.
stole from the library.
That's just a question I have to ask.
I feel like if she
I
took
feel like-
something from the library, she wouldn't actually realize that she's stealing it.
She's like, oh, this is a public library. You can just take things. It's fine.
Hmm.
Public property.
Yeah, public property.
yeah.
I'm the public.
Love
Just stealing now.
it. My God.
She's
I also
stealing but
have
doesn't
that
realize
backwards.
she's stealing.
I also have that backwards.
What, backwards?
Oh, do I? No. No, I'm just misreading it. Never mind. Just back reading things about Helios that I've got.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Amora, nearly said the wrong character name, is just gonna like reach around this bag that is like on her back and just start shuffling through it and just like bring out this page and be like, here, was this you? And like, all it is like a little, it's like a piece of parchment. And it's got like little notes on it. And there's like a smear across the bottom corner. And all it says on it is, what am I, in capital letters.
That's not the only thing it says, I should clarify.
Oh yeah, no, it is. It also talks about the origins of gem dragons.
This is very interesting.
Did you do this?
No. Not that I know of.
Which is to say, there's about a 50-50 chance it was you. The way things are going.
Probably did. It just doesn't remember. But like, if you didn't do it, that means there must be another dragon, maybe like you out there.
Or probably several if there's a bunch of writing about Yellow Dragon. Dragonborn.
Well, this one said that, like, there's no origin of gem dragons in Latov. So, I don't know. And the dice keep rolling.
Sounds about right.
Oh, why is Tyler rolling for stats?
Re-rolling our characters. He's going to kill us all in a minute.
Shh.
Why could I see this happening?
He's like, ah, fuck, now I gotta make up this random dragonborn.
You guys have been talking too long. I'm just firing a meteor at you.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna just roll these for stats just to make them, worry.
That's the end of Latov. Is just a meteor
It's
that
just a
comes
meteor,
down because
yeah.
we're talking too long.
Yeah. No, I'm making Light's sheet. I needed to remake it for a while.
Yep.
Because she's going to kill you all. No.
I wouldn't be surprised if she killed me,
Potentially. I don't know.
but she hasn't really met them.
Mhm.
So
Oh, she's met Amora and Rourke.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did church
they-
work.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
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 Is she working
Not
for the
that we're-
Possum Mafia?
Maybe. Maybe. Could be.
She's a cat. She's probably eaten the possum mafia.
She's on your
Oh,
side.
see, that would be a good cover if you were a cat and you're like the leader of the possum mafia. No one would.
True. Yeah.
What sort of tangent are we
Sworn enemies. No one would suspect a thing.
Amazing.
Tyler's like, what are you guys even doing right now?
You guys can do what you want. That's fine.
I'm just gonna. Elios is just gonna go dead silent and then start walking towards the temple and go discuss with Light what I have learned.
Sure.
More like,
I
okay,
went to my memory appointment.
yay!
And I just
Mm.
dropped my headset shit.
The parchment is going to go back in my bag.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna make sure I have that on my character sheet so I
Okay.
remember. Parchment I stole.
Nice.
Parchment I stole from Papa Crabberry.
Absolutely. Okay. So Elios goes off to go and find a light. And yeah. Does anyone else know what they want to do, or y'all want a second to think while Elios discusses with Light? I don't mind either way.
No idea what I'm.
That's fine.
I feel like I'm the only one that has someone to go to and just talk to.
There are a bunch of people that y'all know.
Well, I don't feel like
Yeah.
talking to anyone right now because they kicked out. I
I
already
kind of
forgot her
want to leave
name.
Follow Family alone for at least the morning to deal with. So,
Hmm.
Bo. Sorry, my brain took a second.
That's totally fine. If it helps, remember she's a ranger.
you go visit Bethany's family.
Yes.
What?
Take their daughter
I am
home.
Bethany's family! No, but Bethany lives with me now.
Mhm.
I have sole custody of Bethany.
Okay, that's fine.
But
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
I'd-
I go visit the rat pack.
Hell yeah.
Just outside of town.
Mhm. You can absolutely go and
I'd
do
probably update Light on Bo as well, because I'm guessing
that. True.
probably on passing that Bo has met Light
Mhm.
at some point or another.
Very fair. Okay. Just gonna close it. Was there anything that Rourke wanted to do, or you're gonna have to think?
I mean, time has passed, so Rorker's probably hungry.
Fair.
He'll probably go grab something to eat at the inn
Nice. Cool.
and just kind of probably just wander around town for a little bit, not really looking for anything. Like he's got an idea where he needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of waiting for the party to decide the next move, I guess.
Fair enough, fair enough. Cool. Okay. So, Elios, you go and see Light. They.
They.
They. Ah.
They. I need to start doing that too, because I just did the same fucking thing.
That's okay. So they are wandering around in the temple, shrine, sorry, and just talking to a couple of people. You can see a couple of them are ones that have like the marks across their neck. There are actually quite a few people in here. Overhearing as you're walking in, they haven't seen you yet. Just about the concern of the city and how they're turning to hopefully something that can help and protect them. So I'll say make an insight check right now.
I'm not insightful at all today. I got a 2.
Okay. You walk in.
Away
and
with you. I'm fucking grabbing a different dice.
his light is just kind of politely talking to a good group of people before they see you and immediately just go, "You give me a moment." And there's just a look on their face as they walk up to you and just kind of grab your arm and go to one of the back rooms.
I would be battered and bruised, wouldn't I? Too.
You've had a long rest, but
Okay.
you'd probably still be a bit banged up. Yeah. But Light just kind of grabs your arm and you go into one of the back rooms, one of their offices. As soon as the door closes, they just... Hello.
Hi, Light. Everything okay?
They start kind of like pacing. Not that I don't love that people are coming here to try and find some sort of peace of mind, because there's been a lot happening through the towns, but some of the people that are in here at this moment have been the ones that have been actively and aggressively saying that there is no such thing, and yet they come here when they want something. It is... I've been doing this all morning, and normally I can hold my own fairly well, but this is quite getting to me.
I can understand that.
How are you?
A lot has happened.
I've heard a little bit of what happened from a few people. The, brass coyotes?
Yes. They got forced out.
The lizard person, Leaf, would pop in here every now and again, just to genuinely check in. They were very lovely. They'd always talk very fondly of their party members, so...
Amazing group. They were. They are.
Definitely sounded like it. Well, sounds like it. What else has been happening? And they kind of walk up to you and sit you down. Kind of have a look over some of the bruises and stuff that you have, and just very lightly start to just heal a couple of them, just so that like a couple of scars and bruises go away.
Yep.
Before sitting next to you.
Yeah, so I would probably bring up the memory first.
Okay.
So I went to my memory appointment.
Oh, good, good. How was that?
It was insightful,
Good.
but nothing surprising.
How so?
So it started, the memory that I first saw, it started in a library, a very large one.
Fitting for you.
Very fitting, yes. And then I met this owlin. Would I even know what an owlin is at this moment?
No, you just say owl.
Yeah, owl. Owl person thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very large owl.
Yes, small.
And he handed me... Well, it would be bigger than a normal owl.
Oh, bigger than a normal owl, yes, but like
Yeah.
still very small.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, continue.
Yeah. However the hell you would describe it.
Yeah.
And he handed me this parchment with some information on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it completely, but deep down I do understand it.
Okay.
Oh, and I come from, or I used to live in Lunaris.
Oh. Again, fitting.
Very fitting.
Hmm. Would this happen to have anything to do with what the previous Dragonborn had said the night that you helped me?
I think so.
What do you make of it?
I make that I need to figure out who this owlin is, or who this owl is, and find out more information. Find out who I really am.
Mm-hmm. Well, you do have a good group of people with you. Do you know perhaps when you'd be heading that way?
I don't know yet, but I'll be sure to let you know.
I'd like that. And, perhaps I can arrange to have a sending stone made for the both of us. Or,
That would be nice.
I guess they kind of stop themselves once you say that.
Yeah.
They were going to continue. Yeah, I can do that.
I'd like to keep in touch with you.
Good. I would as well. I guess the next little bit is they just kind of ask you about the other things that have been going on. Because is it uncomfortable for Elios to talk about the memory that came up, or?
No, I think he would be pretty comfortable with telling Light
Okay, good.
about it. He's become very comfortable in Light's presence.
Okay.
Yeah.
They won't press you on a lot of details about it, but they'll ask you little questions every now and again about certain things or maybe certain places. And actually, one thing I do want to check is what shrines are in Lunaris. Nice. Rolled high for that. I do believe there is a shrine to the Wildstorm in Lunaris as well. In fact, I may know somebody there that I haven't seen for quite a while. So, perhaps if you are going that way, if you'd be comfortable, I maybe would like to join you and catch up with that person and see how their shrine is going as well. They've had similar issues.
I would be happy for that.
And then they'd also probably tell you about what's been going on in the shrine and things like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, is there anything else in particular that you want to talk to them about? Or bring up with them?
Nah, I think Elios would get lost in conversation and completely forget about the other things that he wanted to talk about.
Okay.
But towards the end of the conversation, he would grab Light's paw
Yeah.
or hand
Uh-huh.
and just ask to pray for a moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Cool. The two of you do that in the quiet space in here. About anything in particular, or just kind of a general?
Just a general, like, praying for the future and goodwill and good faith for everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Praying that... I probably, in the prayer, would bring up praying that for Bo, for
Yes.
Bo to be okay and make a full recovery from what she had to deal with.
Okay, absolutely.
Yep.
Cool. Roll a d20. Just tell me what number you get.
18.
Nice. In this moment that you're here praying with light, there have been moments that you have come to pray and it's just kind of been nothing. But in this moment, you're not sure if it's because you're with light in this moment, in that comfort, that very safe place that you're in, but you get the very soft smell of rain in the area around you, and just, you know how whenever you are casting lightning energy, there's kind of that like prickling, staticky kind of feeling in the air. You kind of feel that around you as well, and it's kind of comforting in that moment that you are praying for good faith, goodwill, for Bo, for yourself, your friends, for just like the safety of these people that you've come to know and care about, that it's actually being heard and recognized in this moment. And it gives you a very comforting sense in this moment. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Rook, as you are roaming around, a lot of people are putting together some parts of buildings and things like that. You can see them moving out a lot of things from the magic shop that was closed by that family, when I find it. I believe the other one was the tiny hobgoblin. Now I'm getting my notes mixed up. Yes, the tiny hobgoblin. They're moving out magic items and stuff like that from there, and they are taking them to it would be the governing lounge at the moment. So all of that stuff's being evacuated out, and then the building itself will be put up for sale. You can see that's in the process as you're walking through. And also, you'd probably notice as you're walking through town, quite a lot of people are kind of steering clear of you. There'd be like a few people walking around and they'd like turn away, or they'd kind of make a wide berth. Most of the people don't really care. There's just a few select people that are just doing that, and it's, I suppose, how would that feel to Rourke?
Rourke probably wouldn't be a little confused, so why people were avoiding him.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, oh right, because of the intimidation thing. Then he would probably just probably make his way back to the inn and go talk to Grandma for a little bit.
Awesome. Anything in particular you want to talk to Grandma about?
I remembered some of my friends, the people I used to when I was a party with. I saw there was an arena that we fought at. There was a pair of crossed black swords. Do you think that's related to the sword you want me to find?
Not particularly. It's a different thing, but you did fight in that arena a fair amount.
Oh, cool.
Very good.
Like, were we good?
Yes, of course you were good.
Ah, awesome.
I believe you and your friends, you call them, were... How well does she remember? She remembers poorly. You were in the
That makes sense.
fair rankings of the, at least groups, from what I can recall. But you did well.
Oh, so we encountered like a hag. She like possessed one of our other friends here, and then she summoned like a big shadow thing. She got away from us.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if you know about any of that stuff. Like, 'cause I'm probably gonna guess we're gonna have to find him at some point, because I think she was pretty mad at us.
Kaba, would you have told the party about what you had found, what you'd read in the book?
I think he would have told Amora, because her being the one that was dealing with the pages to start with, kind of sort of lightly reading it out loud, slightly discussing it with her as he was deciphering.
Okay, yep.
I think the others would have been a bit more distracted with Bo at the time.
Okay, cool.
So
Okay, then it would just be her knowledge, which is not great. Well, I believe you've fought something similar in the past, because it was a hag. Those vary from certain planes, but that one, at least from what I could gauge, was fairly high up in its rankings. Sorry, itchy eye. Other than that, beats me. Should have killed it.
I think I was pretty close. Like, she ran away. So yeah, I think we're probably gonna head to like Canalin maybe, because that's like where we were from.
Yes.
Or where we were at when the memory I had. And then we might check out Linares too, because that's where Alis is from. So yeah, it's been kind of a big day.
It seemingly has. If you are leaving the continent, do try and go to the place I recommended.
Yeah, where was that again?
From what I have been able to recall of it, is in a place called Murstone. And an archival site.
Okay. An archival site in Murstone. Yeah, I'll let the others know. Was that the homework assignment you gave me? Because I forgot what it was.
Have I given you homework?
I mean, no, you didn't.
We have homework now. Kill more things. And get the sword.
Okay.
Write it down.
All right.
Cool.
In his best, like, not quite crayon level handwriting. Kill things, get sword.
Nice. Love it. Also, just with the no, I'm fully giving you an inspiration point for that. That's fucking great. I love the way you did that. My God.
Brooke, right?
Amazing. Hell yeah. So you can get some food and stuff as well. It'll just be. This be 5 silver to get some lunch, and then any other drinks you want to get would just be like a silver per whatever you want to get. Amora, you go to see Bethany's pals and the rest of the rat gang. And yeah, you go out there and they're just chilling. It is... Let me actually check, because you are in this season. I would say, quickly because I realized, Ilios, it is a warmer season, now that it's... Like, it... Not now. It has consistently been a warm season. Yeah. But it's kind of at its peak at the moment, so it is quite warm most days. So
I don't like this climate. I hate this climate. I want to leave.
Yeah. Just putting that there. So, Amora, while you are out in the little fields and stuff like that, it's quite a warm day, and there are a few flowers and stuff that are blooming in this grassland field that you're in. You managed to find some shade with the large mountains that are nearby. Yeah, you're just chilling with the rat gang. Bethany's having a time, rolling in the grass. Goes and eats like a dandelion and then like coughs it out. Yep. Classy shit. Is there anything else in particular that you want to do while you're out here?
Nope, just chill.
Just chill. Nice. You absolutely do so for however long you want to before you can come back into town if you wish.
So it starts getting dark.
Okay, you were out there for a long time. And also, while you are just kind of chilling out there for a good long while, it's probably definitely past lunchtime by now, entering into like 1-2 in the afternoon, you see a figure, or a shadow of a figure, fly over you. You can see the shadow, it's like vaguely humanoid, but huge wingspan as it starts to get closer towards you. Bethany's still like rolling in the grass, and just like is looking up and is like, eh, and then scampers over towards you.
Just look at it. And if it like moves off, I'll just follow it.
Yep. As you're looking up, you can see it is someone that you've met before. As she lands in front of you, you can see it's the angel person, Alicia. So she has the long, long grey silver hair, bright blue eyes, and has massive angel wings. She is holding like a glass orb in her hand. She kind of just lands in front of you, tilts her head. What are you doing out here?
I'm visiting Bethany's rat family.
Tilts her head and looks behind you as Bethany's just sitting on your shoulder. There's like a crowd of rats just sitting behind you. Ah. Interesting.
Yeah. I rescued them.
Huh. Kind of sits down in front of you, wings kind of fill up so that they're not dragging onto the ground. You know, your party is peculiar. Are you from here?
From what I remember, no.
Ah, yes. That. Have you managed to figure out any more about yourselves?
A little. We've each had a memory appointment, so we each remember a little bit more. But it sounds like, Rourke and I might be from Canellan, and I already forgot. Wait, did he alias even say where he was from?
Yeah, I was speaking to Rock when I did.
Lunaris.
From somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's icy. Potentially, I don't remember that.
It's alright, Lunaris, you would know.
Lunaros. Did Carla find out where he was from?
I think he...
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Not
there
yet.
weren't too many distinguishing things for him.
We're not really sure about Carver, though. Could
Mhm.
be from anywhere, really.
Okay. And you're... human, yes?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay. Interesting. And she just kind of sits there and like asks you a bunch of like random questions. None of them are like too intrusive or anything like that, but she just kind of like asks things like about you. At no point does she like talk about herself. But she just sits there like twirling this like glass ball in her hand as she just asks you questions. She's probably there for like 20 minutes.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. And your name was what again? After 20 minutes she says this?
Amora.
Ah. Amora. Okay. She stands up. Are you going to be coming back into town? Or staying out here for a bit longer?
Come back into town.
So I walk into town with her. She's just kind of striding alongside you. As she's walking through the town, a couple of people like smile at her and wave. And she's just like very polite about it. A couple of people kind of say hi to her and then like side eye you for a second and like keep going. But most people are just like genuinely quite nice. There's just those like handful of people that are like
Would they be the people from the group that was at the gate, or?
What do you mean at the gate?
When we came back with Bo, would they be from that group, or would they be?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. And she just keeps walking till she gets to the Maelstrom Temple. I think Brooke's frozen.
Looks like it.
Technical difficulties again.
You're all good. Are you back?
Started freezing.
Oh.
Uh,
Back and
I
forth.
don't think she's back.
Not
Sort of.
properly.
Do you want a quick sec to restart your computer? I might just message you this. Yep. Excuse me.
Very much love how when Brooke doesn't have her camera on, I'm suddenly the GM stream.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Take it away, you see.
Tell us some stories, mate.
There we
We'll be
go.
fine.
We love technical difficulties. We
Always.
don't, but...
You're amazing. They're the best thing ever. What do you want about?
Okay. What we'll do is we'll chuck that up there for a quick sec. Please hold while we sort out technical difficulties. While she is sussing that out, cover. Is there any idea of what you want to do? You've got.
Yeah.
Huh?
Did think.
Go for it.
Finally, sort of realizing that how the others are figuring out where they're from, he's going to go talk to Zamkus to see if he knows any of the locations he had in his memory. Havenard's Carpentry, the Mark Spider Tavern, Desire Library, and the Tildradan Pool Blacksmith.
Okay.
Doesn't have a lot of hope, maybe in pointer direction.
Cool, cool, cool.
Harbour's feeling worked out.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
He also, he like kind of, but also not really. He doesn't have a massive need to leave. He doesn't really he doesn't feel a massive need to go find a place he was previously from, like the rest of you seem to.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd still be nice to know.
Okay. Excuse me, sorry.
If I lived closer to you, I'd let you borrow my A20s, but I don't.
Yeah, I only have one. When
I have like
replace
3 or
this
4
one-
headsets.
My
I-
God.
Barely even use any of them. As soon as I got my fucking A50s, which actually work with my Xbox, I was like, yes!
Mm-hmm.
I don't need any other headset.
Oh my God.
So they just sit there and collect dust and travel with me.
Zamkus will come in. You can have a seat, and he'll have a think for a little bit. He's well travelled, so okay, nice. Oh, this might be a terrible deal, but for Brooke.
Can't win.
Sorry, so, you'll have a think, and then, you know, I'm pretty sure that it's probably one of the places in Fablan. Trying to remember, and he stands up and goes to his map, having a look at it. Pretty much motioning to the area with, like, the big lot of trees. So I reckon was there a port there? Oceanside, pretty inland, or was it pretty inland? Sorry.
Don't know. I sort of what I remember. I sort of remember walking through a town, which I know is exceptionally unhelpful. Don't really remember spotting a port.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it was Dewhurst, then you definitely would have seen a couple of things. Dock being one of them. So I don't think it's there. I mean, the only other place that I could potentially think that you could be from would maybe be either Canallan or Holden. What was the population like? Small, or was it a large place?
It seemed like a sort of smallish community.
Ah.
Not a city.
Yeah, you're from Holden. So go over
Right.
here.
While we're looking at the map, could you point out Canallan and Lunaris?
Oh, that is a terrible colour to use. You can't even see that.
I was gonna say I'm looking for it. I can't see you circling it.
Exactly. It's just like a bright ass green. There we go.
That's a bit better.
Cool, she's gonna try her phone. I just realized the phone is going to be hard because it won't have the camera on. This is probably going to be a pretty short session anyway. I don't have too much planned, and I'm really tired from this week.
Fair enough.
So I think I'll just check her to see if she wants to do anything else. And then we'll wrap up Carver's stuff. And then check in with you guys if you want to do anything else. But yeah, sorry, all over the place. So, again, Zamkus would say, you'd have to go to the capital, Oranshire, and then probably go up and around. Would it be up and around or would it be down? Because you pretty much have to go over. Because there's no dock there.
Is this map supposed to be a sort of wraparound globish sort of map?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you should be able to go just about straight up and you'd hit the ruins, be able to come down past the temple. Sort of like going straight over the Arctic Circle rather than around the curve.
Good point, good point.
Oh well.
Yeah, because basically what he tells you is you have to go from Oranshire to Dewhurst, and then would have to take a cart to Holden. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I'll
Just do
sort of
this instead. Get to there. I keep pressing Control Z like that's gonna do something. That's not how this works.
It'll undo Brooke. If you press it hard enough, it'll undo all Brooke's tech problems.
Oh, I wish. That'd be great. And then horse and cart to there. Yeah. But that'd be what I think, at least, going that way. Otherwise, probably not too much else I can tell you.
You've been fairly helpful. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
no
will
problem.
sort of look at where Nolan and Lunaris are located and see that there's quite a big difference there. And ha, and a lot of and haring for a little while. Probably go grab some.
Before you leave, he'll this is probably would be a good idea for you guys to have since you're going places, and he'll kind of shuffle through a couple of drawers and things like that, and pull out a scroll case with a map in it, and just hand that over to you. It's pretty much exactly the same as the one he has on the wall, which will pretty much be exactly the same as the screen one, and then yeah, he can point out again where the places are. Feel free to draw on it, whatever, it's yours.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Been quite a few places around here, so I can normally at least deduce where most places are. It's a good thing about being an adventurer around Latov.
Okay, question. Where is the most interesting place you have ever been?
Oof. I would have to say it would probably be Tottenham.
Which is on the... Where?
He points it out.
Yep.
This one right up here.
Okay. Why? What's there?
There's a lot of relics. I mean, it's under the only volcano in Latov.
Relics like an old folks' home, or relics exploring?
Magic and kind of things like that. Fossils, all kinds of things. But, yeah. It's just a really interesting place that I found, at least. Always a few fun things to explore as you're going up it as well. I think one of the fondest memories that I have there was going up it to try and get somebody to the Knowledge Temple, and a rift to the fire plane opened. Had to fight a few giants and fire elementals. That was an interesting time. Not fun on the fur.
This is a great place to take hold.
Yeah, the coal fellow would hate that.
Harbour is now mentally planning how he can convince Aeolus to go and visit Totten sometime.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. But if you're ever looking for somewhere for weaponsmithing, by far, best place, Turdron. And he'll point that out down the bottom. It's near, funnily enough, the temple to the Forge deity. One of the most lucrative mines that are on Latov. So they can make quite a lot of high-tiered gear. He points to a couple of things on the wall.
Might let the others know. I'm still not sure if this adventuring stuff's for me, but...
No, fair enough. You got to find your own way. He points to a couple of things that are like hanging on his wall. There's like shields and swords, a couple of axes and battle axes, like pristine in glass cases and stuff like that. I think, aside from that one, and he points to the shield, the rest of these were made in Turdron themselves.
Quite a collection.
Yeah, when you're a barbarian, you do tend to collect a lot of things. Your friend will find that out real quick. More weapons the merrier.
Fair enough.
But if you ever need anything else, let me know. Don't be a stranger.
Don't plan on it.
Okay, good.
Unless, of course, I lose my memory again, in which case I will be a stranger again.
That is how that works, yes. Alright. You can go and do your own thing. Cool. So Mora's just going to be chilling for the rest of the day. Is there anything else that anybody else wants to do?
I think Ilios would probably just go to the library for the rest of the day, read up about Dragonborns, and try and learn about some spell control and that's about it.
Cool. Sweet time.
That he would do.
I think on the way to the library, after spending most of the morning with Light, you would probably cross paths with Alersa and Amora, and as they're coming from the Maelstrom Temple shrine, sorry. Just talking about shrines. I just talking about temples, now I'm mixing them up. Ah! Fuck! I did this to myself. So, as you are crossing paths, she does stop and has a look at your staff.
No, it's mine. Fuck off.
Did you say this to her?
No. No. If she asks to have a look, I wouldn't hand it over graciously, but I would pass it to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This golden opportunity stuff.
Sorry, you cut out.
You have missed a golden opportunity to say staff off.
Staff off, it's mine.
Is this your arcane focus?
No.
And she just kind of looks you up and down. Component pouch?
No.
I wouldn't take you for melee. Huh.
I more use it for walking.
Make a deception check.
And there goes all my dice. Fuck, that's a net 18.
What is her
It's not your fault.
So, sorry, what did you roll?
18.
Okay, she rolled a 26.
Holy shit.
So, she
So
just
no.
raises her eyebrow at you. Huh. Well, you're not a wizard. You're not a bard. Though you do try to be.
I do not try. I succeed, thank you.
Hmm.
Wait,
Warlock or
would
sorcerer?
she realize that I am kind of up myself? Is that as kind of a sorcerer trait?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she fully just like looks at you up and down and goes, Warlock or sorcerer?
Wait, would
You don't know what either of those are.
yeah, no, I wouldn't. Yeah. I'm just standing there like, maybe.
Does anything talk to you?
Sometimes.
Roll a deception check.
Net 20.
Nice. So for a total of?
What's my shit. I should have actually had that up. Let's can load. Deception is 5, so 25.
She got a natural 20 as well.
Oh fuck's sake.
So she like stares at you and is like, no, you're a sorcerer. Should have guessed. If you need any assistance, let me know. I'm very well versed. And don't mind helping.
Assistance? No. Discussions, maybe.
That can be arranged.
I will see you around.
Normally at the Maelstrom Shrine or in the guild hall.
I already started walking away.
She still says it.
I do probably still hear it anyway, but yeah.
You don't see this, but she does roll her eyes and just mumble under breath. Definitely a sorcerer. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like,
love the little interactions.
I think so. You'll be doing reading and then Rourke. Is there anything else that you'd want to be doing? Just checking again.
No, he'd probably just spend some time like working out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, had a big fight.
Doing push-ups in the middle of town.
Like once he gets the feeling like people are like actively avoiding him, he might like feed into that a little bit.
Nice. Excuse me. Nice. Most people are pretty nice, but yeah, there are like the one or two people that are like. So what do you mean by like feed into that?
Like, as he's like, because he would be like doing some calisthenics, doing some jogging, like stretching, and like really make sure that he gets that good flex in, like while making eye contact.
Yes, I love it. Amazing. Okay, you. Let's make an intimidation check. Go for it. I'm just gonna double check to see things.
Forgot that I had advantage turned on.
That's all good, so good. So, for a total of a number, people are like, they'd be kind of walking along with people, and then you like get flicks and they're like, and they'd like kind of turn and veer off. Excuse me, sorry. A couple of people when you're just like, you know, doing a few like shoulder rolls and stuff like that, you're kind of flicks and they'll be like, just like stop and stare for a second and just like, oh, this person could crush me. Oh god. And just like we'll turn the other direction. A couple of people like guards and adventurers would kind of come by and just be like, nice. You get a couple of people. You do actually
Thanks,
you do see Double F come by, the monk guy from the Celestial Leviathans, and he comes by and is like, hey, workout buddy, let's go. And you and you two fully just start like working out the middle of this
Absolutely.
street, and he doesn't give a shit. Other people are just like, there's two of them, oh god, we're gonna die. But most of them are like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get that bread.
Exactly. Sure. A group of women walk past, and they just kind of like stop and are like, and one of them like flicks you a gold. And they just kind of walk past and are like, bye.
I fucking love it.
And Double F is like,
Oh my god.
yeah. Amazing. Hell yeah. You do that for a good little while. It's fun as hell. Good shit. I love it. And do one last check-in. Carpa, is there anything else that you wanted to do throughout the day? You're cutting out. Sorry.
Spend the rest of the day at the academy, figure out his own skill set again.
Awesome. If there's anything in particular that you want to go through with Dolo, she is more than happy to help out. And she can bring through a couple of scrolls for ones that you want to look into a bit more. And she would also show you her spellbook. Her spellbook is like pristine. It's written in so many different like gel-colored pens. It's like bright and colorful. It's amazing and so neat. There's like tabs for different sections. It's like A to Z, not A to Z, but like it has got tabs for like illusion, transmutation, different ones. So she like easily flicks through a couple of them and is like, oh, the spell is here and the spell's here. It makes it easier to like cast things, you know, if I need something on the fly.
Organization.
Woo!
Self a pack.
OCD maybe.
She likes having things tidy, and that's fine.
Yes, but there's tidy and then there's OCD.
Hey,
It's a fine line.
she's also a wizard.
It's a very fine line, okay? Just saying.
Okay. But yeah, so you guys can go through that stuff. And kind of nearing the end of the day when people start kind of clearing out of the library, Dolo kind of gets like lost in going through things and stuff before realizing, oh crap, I have to go pick up Nikki. I'm so sorry. We can come back to this. I can just pick her up and then come back here. Or continue at the tavern. I don't mind either way. This is kind of important, so I don't want to leave it like halfway.
I'm in no particular rush. I carry some things back to the tavern while you go get Nikki and meet you and yours over dinner, maybe?
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, I'll be back soon. Meet you there. She's like, leaps down and like bolts out. Yeah. Later on, you meet up with her and Nikki. Nikki's just like colouring in like a colouring book, and just kind of like happily babbling away while Dolo goes over things every now and again, just being like, oh, I like that one. Oh, I like how you made the mane like purple. That's really cool. And then goes back to like things. A couple of hours later, where it's nearing kind of dinner time, another gnomish man comes in with like plum-coloured hair, whereas these two girls have like bright pink hair. He's the dark kind of plum hair. Comes over to see the three of you. Hey, Dad. I'm just helping Bill with some arcane stuff, but we'll get dinner soon. Yeah, no problem. Hey, hi, Bill. I'm
How you doing, Father Dolo?
You can call me Todol. Yeah. It's I'm gonna go have a shower. Been working at the mines. I'll be back soon. And he puts a little pouch on the table towards Dolo. That should be able to cover dinner in the rooms. Yeah. We'll be back soon. Okay. So she kind of peeks in it and is counting some. Okay. And then from her pocket puts some extra in there as well. I'll be right back. Goes and pays for rooms and...
While she's away, Hab will sort of slowly move his hand over to where Nikki's drawing and nab one of her coloured pencils or crayons. Take it back to his own spellbook and draw like a little flower in the corner.
You can use lots of colours, and she kind of like pushes them towards you.
And so he does, in a row of flowers. Sigh.
Pretty. And then goes back to scribbling on a unicorn.
Approval gay.
Amazing. I love it. Both Issy and Zee mark down another inspiration point for y'all. Hella good role playing in general, y'all.
I know, I'm amazing.
Damn sorceress.
Oh, I love my cat.
So
Yes,
you go
damn
through.
sorcerers so up themselves.
And we thought that bards were the worst. We've been proven wrong.
It's just the perfect role for me, okay? I just know I'm amazing.
Fair enough. Hell yeah. If you got it, work it. So you go through the rest of the stuff with Dolo, and then when the dad comes back, he just like invites you to have a meal with them as well. You're more than welcome to stay, and they just kind of eat and chat about the day. He works really long hours, so Nikki mostly looks after Nikki. Dolly looks after Nikki. I don't know if I said that, but I think I said Nikki looks after Nikki.
I think we get where we're going.
Brain works.
It's been a long day, Tyler.
It's been a
okay.
long week.
No,
No, but it's been good.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. And kind of near the end, Nikki pipes up and is like really, really excitedly talking about going to see the twins, and saying how they're doing a lot better, and they start talking about the adoption papers and things like that. You can see that the... actually, make an insight check. We'll go with that. Because, you know, rolling dice. Nice.
We have... This is a dice game.
The whole reason for D&D.
Yeah, you know. Gotta get some dice rolls in there. No, honestly, I've gone sessions without rolling a single dice, and they've been amazing.
I think we've had a couple of sessions like that
It's fun.
for
I don't mind it.
my campaign.
So with a 21, you can kind of pick up a little. He very much puts on a like happy front and very excited front about it, but you can see there's a little bit of concern behind in the father's eyes. But he's still like in front of Nikki, is being very like, oh, so we'll be picking them up in the next couple of days, and then they'll be able to come home with us, and we'll set up another room, and yeah. You can see Dolo kind of is looking at her dad, and kind of has like a brief glance towards you for a second before reaching over and just kind of grabbing your dad's hand and squeezing it. It'll be okay. And then you will get to have some new roommates, and it'll be fun. Although you guys have to promise that you'll go to sleep on time. We will. We always will. And just gives us like angel smile, and Dolo's like, okay. I think it's about time for you to go to bed, though. Oh, but I want to finish this unicorn. And finish it in the morning. Okay. Closes and packs up her crowns. Their dad says that I'll be up in a little bit. And Dolo goes to tuck Nikki into bed. Excuse me. Once they're gone, he turns to you and goes, Bill, not Nikki, sorry. Dolo's talked to you about you a fair couple of times, and she's been really excited to teach somebody. She's always wanted to be a teacher or a professor, but she gets kind of excited and sidetracked, so a lot of the other teachers think that she wouldn't be too good at it.
She's fairly good, I find. I find it hard to stick to a specific topic at any given point myself, so I find it pretty easy to sort of switch as she switches. So maybe she just needs the right students.
Exactly. That's just given her quite a good confidence boost, so thank you. And kind of points to your spellbook that's now like closed since you've been eating. I think Nikki's been enjoying your company as well with the drawings and stuff. Because as you were drawing your flowers around her unicorn on like the zigzagged grass, she started drawing her own little flowers as well. And she put like a little flower on the unicorn's hair and stuff like that. So yeah, just thank you. You are pretty good with kids. Do you have any of your own?
I have no idea. Not sure what Dolo told you, but me and a few others turned up here with practically no memory.
Well,
So, but I find I enjoy being around them. Your kids are fun. A little bit of energy all through them. You'll be alright to take on 2 new ones?
It'll be a squeeze, but it's for the better for those 2. We want to look out for them, and that's more important than anything else. The girls, and he kind of nods to upstairs. They definitely get that from their mother. They're excited and chaotic nature. And he kind of smiles really fondly. need to go and read Nikki a bedtime story, or she will not sleep.
Sounds fair.
And,
Nice to meet you. Finally, I suppose.
yeah, same to you. And, take care, Bill.
You and your lot also.
Will do. He goes upstairs. And with that, we'll end our decision. So probably have a discussion between you guys about the next place you want to go to, if you want to do that sooner. Otherwise it's probably going to be a lot of this kind of thing for the next few sessions, which isn't a bad thing, but it's also kind of, you know, a very slow point in everything. So even if you want to do like a little bit of a time skip where it's like we spend a couple of weeks here doing a few little things and then we leave, absolutely, I'm totally cool with doing that. It's just giving me a little bit of a heads up so that I can plan for that.
Discuss that over the week and see where we're at and
Yeah.
what we want to do. Yeah.
Cool. Absolutely.
We haven't heard back from fucking what's her face, did we?
Nim.
Yeah.
She just said that it's taking a bit longer than she thought.
Yeah.
And I think the last time she said she would be back by, it was roughly like the 14th or 15th of the next month, which is this month.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys are on like the 4th.
We want to leave.
Yeah, so
I would say we'd probably at least stay until then.
cool.
Yeah.
Y'all can have a discussion about
About
it. There's use player planning for that. But yeah, other than that, I'll let y'all go. Have a great rest of your night.
You
and
too,
rest of your
Tyler.
weekend.
I will be resting
Same here.
and unpacking.
Yeah, hope that all goes well.
Yeah. Well, that's why I cancelled the session this week, is because
Mhm.
I'm unpacking all my shit.
Yeah, very fair.
Yeah.
See you soon. Okay. Have a good y'all.
Alright.
Take care.
Ciao.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. So yeah, kind of a short session, because we lost Brooke a little bit through, and also can't help technical difficulties. It just happens sometimes. It's all good. And also I am so tired, so I am probably gonna go and crash. I'll add up a bit of XP and double the XP for roleplay session, because that's mostly what it was, which is hella. We do love the good roleplay sessions. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great rest of their night, great rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Have good, and I will hopefully catch you guys on Tuesday, excuse me, for more Night in the Woods. And yeah, have good. Bye.